Welcome everybody to Sekiro Shadows Die Twice with your favorite YouTuber, Crimson Damien. Now we just finished off our playthrough Bleak Faith Forsaken, and I suppose one of the biggest gripes I had about the game wasn't really down to the mechanics so much, it was really just the storytelling, because you can forgive the mechanics, especially for a smaller studio, which they were, right? A game that got off the ground through a GoFundMe, right? And I could forget that, but to me, the biggest problem was their storytelling elements weren't very well thought out, right? It never created this feeling of awe or connection with the character or the world at large. So that ending, which is a cool ending, you have to give credit to him for that, right? The ending was cool, but it had no power to it. It had no emotional or storytelling power to it. It was just kind of like, okay, I don't know what this means, and I don't know why I should care about this, right? And I don't know what I should feel about it. I don't know how I should feel about the characters coming back and stealing. It's a little rough, right? So, what we're gonna see with Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, is that the storytelling, absolutely top tier. Which I assume most of you who are gonna be watching this have probably already seen Sekiro, so that's not going to be a surprise. To be upfront with you, I did play Sekiro when it first came out, but I've long forgotten the vast majority of it.
Era, Japan was consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on, spreading deep into the mountains, to the land of Ashina.
You know,
Is the war finally over?
if that was our character, it'd have a very similar opening to Bleak Faith. Now, I mean, this is an honest question too, and I do feel the need to ask this because we're gonna have a moment. But
General Tamura is no more!
Master swordsman Ishin Ashina staged a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
right, so in an honest opinion, right, if someone that large, right, basically the size of Shaquille O'Neal on steroids, right, thrusted a spear into your face, are you going to be able to block that? It's an honest question. How confident are you that you can hold that spear from hitting you in the face? Because you should have a lot of power on it.
Nothing left to lose. Well, would you look at that? Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
On that day, a young cub was taken from the battlefield. He trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on to become a master shinobi.
Listen, Wolf. You must never forget the shinobi code. As your father, my word is absolute. Your master's is a close second. As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost. You understand me, don't you, Wolf?
And I don't know how much talking I'll be doing during the cutscenes, because I don't want to take away from the storytelling, because it's got really good storytelling, and it is a beautifully well-written game.
Some 20 years after Ishin's coup, the Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse. And the shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
Shinobi, open your eyes. For the sake of your master.
But yeah, so when it comes to these cutscenes, I'm not sure how much I'll be talking. Just because a lot of them, if I remember right, and just based off this one, are really dialogue heavy. And I'd rather not take away from the dialogue of the cutscenes. Because it does just have such a wonderful charm to it. Okay, let's go read this little letter, shall we? Okay, so you'll see right there, Kuro's charm. Actually, we'll read that first. Okay, here we go. Kuro's charm. Charm received from Kuro, placed on the wolf's person in secret after he lost his life in the Hirata estate, and gained the power of resurrection. The charm has protected the wolf well, tempering his ordeals. To part with it would mean facing a path of hardship beyond that endured thus far. So you gain this charm by beating the game once. So I have done it. I don't remember anything. Well, actually, that's not true. I remember getting my my butt kicked a lot. There should be a lot of deaths here. And if you'll notice, I have a resurrection counter and a death count. So we're going to see how high those go. I imagine they're going to be extremely high. See. As for reading, Homeward Idol, a small palm-sized wooden Buddha can be used repeatedly, held by the wolf ever since he was saved by his father. Its corners are rounded with use. This Buddha was used to return home. It will return the user to the last visited sculptor's idol or the dilapidated temple. This is kind of like our main bonfire that you find in like Dark Souls. Okay, ornamental letter. A letter thrown into a well. Kuro's wolf, your destiny awaits you. At the Moonview Tower, escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent. Stay vigilant. Okay. So we can actually swim. Luckily, there is nothing in the water, at least, that eats us. We're in Japan, not in Brazil. There is no piranhas. Okay. And then, I guess, unfortunately, I suppose I could have downloaded a mod to make the control buttons PlayStation buttons. But this is what I have. And this is what I'll be using. Be using my PlayStation controller. My DualShock. And I suppose... where she dropped the letter, right? Yeah, because there's no point in going down that. We're already there. Or is this where she threw things down? No. No, she threw things over there. Alright. So, at some point, I guarantee I'm going to screw up. Because it's going to tell me to push a button, and I'm going to push the wrong damn button. Stealth. Advance without being seen by crouching in bushes or moving under floors. You do not have a sword at the moment. Use stealth to avoid enemies and head to the Moonview Tower. If you're about to be seen, warning markers will appear above the enemy's head.
That shinobi at the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry
you. You know,
anybody?
he makes a good point.
Not
He makes a very good point.
Not only is he unarmed, he has completely lost his will to live. Nothing but a coward. Unworthy of our concern.
Hey, look, I don't want to be rude or to question your intelligence, okay? But just to say hypothetically, Someone just drops a letter into a well, okay? Wolf can slip into tight spaces, such as beneath floors when crouched. Okay. But does this say hypothetically? Someone were to drop a letter that says, hey, get off your ass, don't be sad, right? Would that not be concerning to you?
The moonlight shines strongly on the Moonview Tower tonight. The Divine Heir is probably using the light for his reading again.
Probably, but imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy.
Agreed. But I'm sure Lord Genichiro has his reasons.
Well, they don't sound like bad people. You're kind of a prick, but you weren't technically wrong at the moment, but unlike you, incapable of change.
The Moonview Tower door. You check that it's locked, right?
It's certainly locked, but nobody fixed that hole in the wall.
That? Don't worry about it. The hole faces the edge of a cliff. No one could pass through it.
Okay. I mean, sure. I mean, they're worried about some kind of hole. No one could pass through it. We have a shinobi that was pledged to protect the Divine Heir that's locked up in the Moonrise Tower. You know, but he's not locked up or anything. He was just kind of like laying there all sad and stuff like that. But no one's ever going to drop a letter which will cause the shinobi to go on this quest to get into the side of the castle, through the tower, through the hole in the wall. And what happened? What happened? This is outrageous. I don't know why you're bringing it up. It's ridiculous. Master! It is me!
You did well to come here.
I tried my best, honestly. It was really hard.
It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
Well then. Raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword. My shinobi. In accordance with the bond of Lord and Retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
As you command.
Ah, God. I can barely speak English and now I gotta say foreign words. This is not gonna go well for me. I apologize in advance to anyone who I may offend. Kusaberumuru. Kusaberumuru. A katana given by Kuro, the Divine Heir, an heirloom of the Hirayata family, a cadet branch descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it has found its way back into the hands of the wolf. The name Kusaberumuru, beseeches a shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy, a mantra the blade itself may manifest. Alright. Kind of look around. Talk to you in a moment, boy. Pellets and medical pellets also restore vitality. A secret treatment passed down for generations in these lands. Records say as long... God, man, I'm really bad at reading. I'm just awful. Records say it's been used in battles since times long gone and lent to the famed resilience of Ashina warriors. A pill case full of these pellets would also serve as a battle charm. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go down then. Suppose that was the only thing up there.
Loyal Wolf, I see you are wounded. I have something that may help. It is a special gourd of medicinal waters. Use it to heal your wounds.
Healing gourd, a gourd filled with a vitality-restoring medicine. Resting refills the gourd, made by an apprentice of the extraordinary Dr. Dojin. Though it is strange that the score's medical waters refill automatically, the seeds within may hold the secret to how it works.
My lord.
Now then, were you gravely injured? Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle.
As you say.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I ask you to find that secret passage. Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle.
I can do that.
You know, like you used to long ago. I will join you as soon as I hear it.
Okay, no offense, child.
Wolf, do you have something for me?
Wait, before we continue, right? He said whistle with a reed, like you used to do long ago. The kid's like 7, 11? So what is long ago for him? Is it like 6 months? A week? A year at max? It's not that long, right? He's talking like he's an old man. Okay, so give Kuro's charm. This is where we can give the charm over, and then it makes the game significantly harder, which you can unlock after beating the game once. I haven't played this game since release. I also sucked at it when I played it when it first came out. So I will not be doing that.
No.
I see. I leave this in your hands then, Wolf.
It's best not to embarrass myself. You can cycle through various quick items and use each according to the situation. For instance, if you have taken damage, you can recover vitality with the healing gourd. Okay. Need to equip these to our quick items, don't we? Do bellet. Let's do healing gourd. Let's put this one at the end. Idle. Actually, let's mix this up. Let's do healing gourd and then pellet. But we're not going to use the gourd. We'll use the healing pellet. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up. Okay. Posture and death blows. A shinobi aims to break an opponent's posture. Attacking an enemy is one way to achieve this. When an enemy's posture is break, he is vulnerable to a shinobi death blow. Attack and RB, and then after attacking posture again. So you just attack multiple times. Prepare to die, boy! Okay, there we go. So we got the death blow. Get the little red dot on him, and then we can just kind of take him out that way. Okay. And then I guess the one takeaway is too, in this game, parrying is paramount. If you can't parry, you're going to have a really rough time with this game. And I don't know if you watched any of my other playthroughs. I don't typically parry. Deflection. Sometimes relentless attacks. Attack is not enough to break an enemy's posture. Deflecting enemy attacks is another way to damage their posture. A master shinobi uses a combination of deflect and attacks to achieve this swift victory. So, oh, fuck that up. Oh, fuck that up again. This is gonna be embarrassing if I die right away, isn't it? There we go. That was embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You guys didn't see any of that, okay? Lock on. By locking onto your target and keeping the enemy in front of you, you'll find it much easier to attack, deflect, and perform other combat actions. Okay. Typical. Okay. Okay. Can we break that open? No? Okay, so... Okay, there's nobody inside. Okay. No reason to continue looking at it. No way that way. Pose. We're going this way then. Okay, I mean all offense when I say this, sir. I killed the other people on the other side of the wall. They're fine, okay? They weren't close enough. He should have killed me there. I don't know what saved me. I certainly shouldn't have died though. There we go. Oof. And as you can see, they deflect your attacks too. This is not gonna be an easy game for me. Okay. leader Shinori Yamayacha. Okay, counter slash. Counter slash can be performed immediately after deflecting an attack. This allows you to deal posture damage without giving the enemy time to recover. The moment attack lands, deflect. After deflecting, counter slash. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I feel like he's gonna hit me in a second. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. A death blow against strong enemies. Some powerful enemies require, well, some powerful opponents require multiple death blows to be killed. The number of death blows required to kill an enemy is shown by the red circular markers above their vitality bars. Each death blow removes one marker. There we go. Nice and clean that one. If only I had been that clean with the first one. Oh, we got a pellet. Okay. Probably should use that pellet, shouldn't I? Okay, there we go. That pellet going in. Open sesame doesn't work. Okay. Going around then. Another pellet. A fistful of ash. Ash gripped into a hardened clump. Throw it at an enemy to temporarily distract them. And a Sheena, the snow falls thick, and thus the hearth runs thick with ash. Okay, so then if we go to our quick, we'll put some ash on there. Oh. Okay, never mind. Can I make that jump? Am I just incompetent? Oh, nope. I think maybe I'm just incompetent. Give me one more try. One more try. Okay? Okay. Ah! I did it. I'm not incompetent. Okay, maybe I'm just slightly incompetent, but still, I did it. How close do I need to be to eavesdrop? There we go.
That secret passage at the bottom of the moat, under the bridge, we just got orders to guard it.
Security's getting tight. War will be upon us very soon.
Okay, I mean, no offense to the secret passage, but if your passage is well known and apparently well lit, it's not much of a secret passage, is it? Okay? It's more like an alternative route. I don't know what that is. I don't know what we just killed. For all I know, I killed the worker, the guy who's in charge of keeping the bridge maintained, you know, so it doesn't collapse when people are walking across it. Just flat out murdered him. I'm sure that won't come back to haunt me. Okay. I suppose that's all we can do now, isn't it? This appears to be the escape route. Call the divine heir with the reed whistle? Yes.
Wolf, you found it. Now let us leave this place.
Yes, my lord.
What do you mean I found it? Do you see? You have a fire lit actively at your secret passage.
To think that this is the only way. To run from the fated bloodline is the only answer.
Okay. I mean, no offense. No offense, kiddo. Okay, but like, I have to say, it's not very secret, okay? As your shinobi, I don't want to question your authority, but I am questioning your ancestral authority, okay? Because I know this wasn't built by you. I know it's built by one of your ancestors.
Where shall we go once we're away from the castle? I suppose the first thing we should do is cross the Ashina border. Or perhaps we should hide somewhere. What do you think?
Whatever you desire.
Whatever I desire? That's the wolf I know.
My lord.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminiscing. Onward then.
Reminiscing. How old are you? Are you like one of those old Asian men that shrinks from the older they get? I have questions. Okay? Well, see, there's obviously an enemy right there. Gotta see him in the distance. Just standing there menacingly.
The divine heir. Last we stood together was your uncle's funeral.
Lord Genichiro. Thank you.
I don't know why you were gonna get involved with this. No, I mean no offense. He wasn't exactly looking like he wanted to have a negotiation, right? I mean he's in full tier samurai gear, and you wanted to have a negotiation with that man?
So the noble shinobi stands in our way.
Our way? There's more than one of you?
You face Genichiro Ashina.
Oh! It's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. We got this. Do I have a... I don't have a gourd. Oh, God! That's fine, that's fine. I just want to take him down one. Oh! Okay. Those ones you got to jump. That's okay, that's okay. It's a learning experience for me. No! Pocket sand! No, my legs! I didn't do well at all. Oh, I didn't need that arm. It's okay. I'm right-handed.
Is that all the shinobi has to offer?
I said I wasn't very good at this,
Will
okay?
be coming with me.
Okay, so I lost an arm. I lost my master. Apparently I lost some memories as well. One would assume my parents are dead based off the introduction, so I lost my parents. At some point I lost my will to live, though I suppose I got that one back, so we won't count that. So, master, arm, parents. I think that sums it up pretty well.
What is this?
Well, it looks like it's a replacement arm. Okay.
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet.
Okay. Shinobi prosthetic. An artificial arm of the shinobi passed down by the sculptor. A replica of a human arm fitted with a variety of mechanisms, apparently designed with modification in mind. While it bears a number of cuts, it is stained thick with blood and oil. It has been impeccably maintained. Alright. Okay, so we got a replacement arm. We technically got a replacement farther, because the one guy raised us, right? The former master who gave us off to someone else, right? Because he's like, your father's authority is first, and then a close second is your master's authority, right? Okay. So technically we got a father back. We got a replacement father. We got a replacement arm. We just need a replacement master. So, would you like to have a loyal shinobi, sir?
What do you call yourself? Your eyes. The eyes of a wolf who has failed in his duties. Or so it seems to me.
That is not your concern.
Spoken like a true shinobi. I must carve the Buddha. You do what you will.
Okay. I will let you carve the Buddha. Let's see. Ask how you got here. Ask about your new left arm. Let's do it with the left arm.
My left arm. What did you do to me?
That is what I call the shinobi prosthetic. A fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless when it comes to carving Buddha, though. You can have it.
Shinobi prosthetic.
It is no mere replacement for your lost arm. Come to me if you find any shinobi tools.
Shinobi tools. I see. For this device.
You catch on quick. If you bring me shinobi tools, I'll find a way to fit them to the shinobi prosthetic. Then you'll come to appreciate its worth.
Does that make us the original Detective Go-Go?
Oh, no.
Detective Gadget? You know? Like, Go-Go Gadget? But instead of like Go-Go Gadget, Go-Go Shuriken? You know? And it's an important question.
Why am I here?
All I did was drag you here. Didn't even know if I was dragging a corpse. Couldn't let you get eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
How long was I asleep?
Some time has passed since I found you.
I see.
However, your master yet lives. He's being held prisoner in Ashina Castle. They will soon make use of his bloodline. Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has.
Okay, so let's ask about the Divine Heir's blood, shall we?
What did you mean when you said they'll make use of his bloodline?
That's a good question.
I don't know much about him, except the dragon's heritage. There's a special kind of blood by that name, and that blood runs through your master's veins.
So the Divine Heir...
Someone's after him. Might be that the strange things happening to your body have something to do with that.
All right. Okay,
You're
so
quite the strange.
I'm the strange one. You're the one who's been like
peculiar
spying on the Divine Heir.
There's one in the clearing to the right of the gate leading off the temple grounds. Two strangers in strange circumstances. You two might get along.
You know, you're a stranger in a strange circumstance, sir. It's not often you find a one-armed band to sit in here with a bunch of sculptures of a Buddha. With what looks like blood and a headless Buddha. It's a little concerning. Okay. I swear there was a... I swear... He said there was a lady right outside, didn't he? Shinobi can leave behind the shadows of their past actions known as remnants. Remnants are left to discipline one's peers. Some are masters of the way ahead, others provoke sporting rivalries. No network connection is acquired. Okay, so they're basically our little messages from before. Okay, I took out my sword. Didn't he not say that there was a lady stuck out here?
You again. I must carve the you do. Yes, right. That kind-faced Buddha you see over there. Don't do anything funny with it.
Okay. Interact?
You see the kind-faced Buddha there? That isn't one of mine. It was carved by the true sculptor. When a man must confront what is inside of him, it can probably be of help.
Confront what is inside him?
Anger, sadness, or perhaps old memories of times long gone.
That kind of thing.
Okay. Couldn't I do anything else with it? That was it? Okay. I thought, honestly, if I came back to talk to you, you're going to talk about the stranger outside again. Because you said there was a stranger right outside, but I don't see a stranger out here. I mean, I see some loot, like coin purse, a purse filled with a small amount of sin. It can be used to acquire the sin. It can be used to acquire the sin inside. Has a somewhat satisfying weight to it. The sin in this purse is not lost upon death. Okay, so in other words, don't use your money before it's time. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what this does. I'm holding square. Oh, Sculptor's Idol menu. Sculptor's Idols Sculptor's Idols serve as a checkpoint and can be found throughout Ashina. Resting at a Sculptor's Idol will completely replenish vitality and restore one use of resurrection. Additionally, quick items and spirit emblems in storage will be added to your current inventory. With some exceptions, resting will also revive defeated enemies. Okay. Pellets. There's a path over here. Go over here first. See it from the other side. Okay. Okay. Well, we're at 36 minutes. So I suppose that's going to be all for today's episode. Well, this episode. We'll have another episode today anyway. If you guys will please like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on Rumble, please follow and leave a thumbs up. And like always, I will see you next time. Adios.